All right, so today we're going to be working on what I call the fundamental positions. One of the main positions of the body to show that you are a functional human being is being able to get into a full deep squat and it to be a resting position. So I'm going to show you what that looks like right now. Fully down, all the way in this position and comfortable. I can move a little bit, I have comfortability. So most people can't get into that position, and I'm going to show you how to progressively train into that position. We're going to do it through something I call priming. So what I want you to do is stand, feet about shoulder width apart, hands at your side, be as relaxed as possible. And we're going to slowly go down into a squat. And so as you're going, just feel what's happening in your body and really pay attention. You'll feel a difference in your waist, your hips. You might feel some snags in somewhere in your legs. And as soon as you kind of feel those snags or this little bit of wobble that's happening in the body, usually around this area, people will feel it. What I want you to do is just back off about 10%, engage the whole body like we did in the fascial holds, bracing, and then just drop back down 2 to 3 inches into that position and hold for about 5 seconds. And then you rise back up. And we'll keep doing that, getting that position and going further. So now I'm going to show you from a side angle. So we go down. I feel the wobble here. Back off, engage, and drop down into it, and then hold. And then we release. And the way to do that is just doing that 4 to 5 times to push through that sticking point, is what I call it. So the other piece, the other way we can break that plateau is what I mentioned earlier, priming. And so it's the same exact thing. I'm going down, feel the wobble, back off, engage the system, and then drop down into that position, and then just raise up about 2, 3 inches, and then back down in. And you just do that for about 4 or 5 reps. You might feel like you can actually get deeper. And then release. All right, so now I want to go over another fundamental position. Now, the ultimate position we want to get into is a handstand, but we're going to break that down in 2 different ways, right? So there's 2 parts of the handstand that most people are lacking, which is allowing them, they're making it so they can't do the handstand. And the first is your wrist strength, and that's what we're going to go over today. So you can develop that through the crow stand. Now, the second piece that we need to develop is being able to go upside down. If everybody tries going upside down and you don't do it often, you'll probably get real lightheaded. You might start seeing stars and that kind of stuff. So we need to develop the body capable of going upside down. So we're going to do both of those things with the crow stand. Strengthen our wrists and learn to go upside down. So now I want to get into the move. So the crow stand is, again, we're focusing on wrist strength. So we just want to get a strong base with our hands, spread our fingers wide, and really feel the body right about just a little wider than shoulder width apart. So then get up on your feet and set your knees right behind your elbows, and then slowly start to lean forward as much as you can. You might not be able to leave your feet. You might leave your feet on the ground, which is totally fine, or ultimately you move into the crow stand. And we just want to hold this position for as long as possible, up to 30 seconds, and then just rock back down to get out of it. So now I'm going to show you from the side so you can see a little bit more. This is just trying to find that balance point on your fingers and your hands. So just attempting it is going to start to develop the strength you need. So again, on your feet, knees behind your elbows, fingers spread wide apart, strong base, and slowly start to lean forward until you can lift your feet off the ground, and then just hold. And then roll slightly back out of it. That's the crow stand. So this is another one of the fundamental positions, and this position is just a hang, right? So we need to be able to hang, but there's 2 different types of hangs. There's the passive hang, where you're just letting gravity pull you, and then there's the active hang, where you're actually engaging
this top part of your back and your upper body. So I'm going to show you the difference between them and how to do it assisted off the ground. So not everybody can do a full hang with their body weight. So what you can do is find a bar that's close enough, or use a chair or a stool to stand on, so you can control the weight that you're putting into your hang. So the first one we'll do is the passive hang. So you can kind of just bend at your knees and let your weight fall into your hands, but I still have some weight on my feet. And then if you want to get into the active, instead of having to pull it all the way up from your upper back, you can just rise up onto your tiptoes and then tighten up and hold this hang. And then release.